I've got to do
Power
more
restored
shit.
to EFES control room. Awaiting executive level security authorization.
Handing this one over to you, sir.
Do not be concerned. System, receive authorization, Zeta 17.
Request denied. Authorization restricted to flag officers.
That should not have occurred.
Flag officers. Wait, I remember them. Pacific did this?
Please, I need a moment to concentrate. A memory is taking form. System, receive Phoenix Protocol Omega 15.
Standby. Confirming planet-wide eligibility. Phoenix Protocol confirmed. Interbiome network detected. Fulfill production quota to access control room.
A production quota?
Yes. Yes, I remember now.
Sir, are you alright?
The quota is unbreakable, Sergeant. We must fulfill it to proceed.
Sir, that isn't the point. These elevators aren't supposed to have quotas that prevent them from moving. This is captivity. This is not what the expedition was about.
There's no need to reach conclusions prematurely. It may be that this quota was instituted to compensate for catastrophic loss of production elsewhere. Or everywhere.
If the loss was that catastrophic, our crew could be in trouble in any sector. Anywhere.
Yes. And we are standing before the only way to reach them. Groundbreaker, you will show this quota what I know you are capable of. Proceed.
Freight elevator system office access offline. Refer to local terminal for instructions.
Okay. Now I have to do the fucking quota, which means I need advanced circuits, lantern ingots, and steel frames. In order to make the steel frames, I have the steel production, so I can make steel frames. I need steel ingots, which means I need iron ingots, which I have a bunch of. See, those steel frames, I can make those by hand. I only need to use a smelter for steel ingots. I need processor units, cooling system, and lantern ingots for that. It's a good thing I have a fuck ton of lantern ingots then, isn't it? And I didn't put any advanced circuits into fucking Victor. Because if I had, I would be fucked. Right, so I need to put this down and throw the iron in it with some of that. Oh wow, that is slow. That's gonna take a minute. I'm getting the fucking elevator done. I have 34, I'm making 15, so it'll be 49. I might as well make 65 actually. I need 15 steel frames. Each of them takes 6 steel ingots. So what I'm gonna do is put this on 5 steel frames. I'm still getting more blue cores, which is lovely. Minor speed, fuck it, why not? Ooh, we got one go around again. Got a couple going around again. We got a bunch going around again. Okay. I'm gonna do that. Look at that. Fucking hell. That was a boon. I'm also gonna make this double speed now. Boom. More copper ore. More iron ore. Love it. Look at the fucking iron ingots. Oh. Fuck. Cancel that. 5 more. And then steel. It's a good thing I caught that, otherwise I'd had to fuck about making more lantern ingots. There's 8. While this is happening, I'm going to go back to Excalibur and mine this out a bit more. Right, done with that again for now. Just because I think everything will be done. Go to Victor, you prick! I think everything should be done now. Oh no, never mind. Still waiting. Everything else is done, it's just waiting for the fucking Steel frames. Let's get this fucking elevator done, shall we? Whammo, whammo, repair the fucking door. There we go.
Good work, Breaker. Hit the switch on that console and see if it activates the elevator again.
EFES network restored. Message from Sector Sierra. Elevator pathway is clear of hazardous obstacles. Proceed to boarding.
Excellent work, both of you. We should rest for a while before we depart.
Yoink.
I know this reconstruction has been long and difficult.
You sound tired, sir. Are you alright?
These limitations in our memories are irritating. I know that much of what I am able to remember was highly classified, but I can no longer recall the intention behind it. Someone was desperate, abusing their power. Something is not as it was.
Sir, if you're not telling me something that could help us rescue the crew or get out of here...
I understand my duties precisely, Sergeant. Choose your next words very carefully.
Oh.
You don't have to keep secrets from me, sir. That's all I'm saying.
You think he's keeping secrets from you? Oh. Cutscene? Look at me!
It's good to see that the self-repair routines on the elevators have kept them as intact as the production terminals.
Colonel, just tell me. Do you think we're going to find anybody else?
Yes. If nothing else, I believe Pacific is alive. Flag officer restrictions could not be maintained on these elevators if their vital signs did not remain. However, the emergency code I used to initialize the elevator, the Phoenix Protocol, was an option of last resort. It was created to function only if less than 5% of the entire expeditionary force could be detected within Calyx.
5%?
I do not know why. But there is no doubt now that very few of us remain.
So... they're gone. They're really gone. My entire crew.
And the quota is an even greater mystery. To expect such a small remainder of our forces to uphold so much production. It is as if Command had some expectations that this could happen. But why?
Warning. Mechanical integrity failing.
System! Halt elevator!
Breaker, search the panel for a manual brake lever.
Hold on. Should be. Override. Almost. Wait. Sparks. Sparks.
Sparks? What?
Quickly! Find something to hold on to!
Sparks. Stay here. Integrity failure corrected. Alarm state deactivated. Returning to origin for analysis and self-repair.
Sergeant, was the system message? Speaking to you.
I don't know. I've never heard it talk like that. Or say my name. Or say anybody's name.
We are alive because of it.
No. No, there has to be an explanation. We have to take it apart. Breaker, I want you
Sergeant, we must put this aside. We are not safe here. When the elevator stops, we will exit. We will find the answer to this together. You are not alone.
I'm still at the throat bit. Okay, cool.
It would seem that we need a new excavator bit before the elevator can excavate further. And there is a strong possibility that the initiation of the Phoenix Protocol will have other consequences as well. Let us regroup at Production Terminal Victor to consider our options.
Excavate a bit more.
This is where they kept the good stuff. Advanced machinery and upgrades that would have come down from on high. Scan it all, Breaker. You earned it.
Yay! He's so slow. Look for chests. What's this?
These are pieces of the Excalibur, right? That giant tunnel borer you drove us all down here in.
Yes. Every facility and piece of equipment you see anywhere on Calyx was once a part of the Excalibur.
It always seemed unnecessarily complicated to me. Why couldn't we just dig a giant hole and throw everything in it?
The Excalibur was designed to have structural pieces removed from it as we descended, enabling us to industrialize new sectors from the moment of the discovery. Your giant hole strategy would have lacked this sophistication.
Yeah, so get sophisticated, bitch. Is this everything? Feels like it might be. I still want to know what this is, but apparently I'm not allowed. No data in archives. Cool. Great. Crafting efficiency of 2 as opposed to 1. But 20 times as much energy consumption.
I believe it is time we put our cards on the table. I told you not to come here.
The freight elevator. So, it was sabotage. It was you. Why?
I can't even use Mark 4s. I have to go all the way to Mark 5 already.
Because my actual orders were not to kindly suggest that you sit tight. They were to prevent anyone from departing Sector Victor at any cost. And they came from people who do not answer to you, Colonel.
Are you out of your mind? You could have killed us!
When we made landfall on Calyx, how many years were you told we had to complete our mission? 10? 12? What if I told you that the corner-cut monstrosity that brought us here was damaged along the way, and that it was no more than 5? 5 years. And only a small group of scientists told the truth, so we could understand the urgency of our new mission. To discover or invent technologies that would make it all work out somehow anyways. And so, we struggled ever since. Even at the cost of appearing aloof, reckless, and yes, out of our minds, to the rest of you. I do not wish to harm anyone, but I have a directive, and no time for distractions.
Ma'am, if the way things look down here is any indication, I'm guessing we've all been out of action for a lot longer than 5 years. You might be doing all this for nothing.
No, the rapid decay you are witnessing is an effect of the energy wave I mentioned earlier. Even if it appears that thousands of years have gone by, it has only been several months since the activation of the cryostasis chamber that first triggered it.
Several months. So Calyx is still close enough to Earth. We could still get out of here.
Yes, though as your little Phoenix Protocol trick has shown, it seems unlikely that many of us remain in the first place. Which brings me to what I want. The Groundbreaker. By virtue of possessing the only intact human body in all of Sector Victor, I can only conclude that they must be the person who was in that cryopod, which means they may know something about the energy wave.
The Groundbreaker is unable to communicate due to a malfunction with their suit. We have made several attempts.
Perhaps we can try harder. And if you had not somehow interrupted my attempt to immobilize them underneath a collapsing elevator, this would have been much easier. But since you did, I will honor your earlier request to contact Command and arrange for your rescue. We'll speak soon. All of us.
Connection terminated.
How
This
dare you
rescue
hang up on me?
really doesn't feel like a rescue.
Even for Mirage, this level of disregard is beyond the pale. There's more she is not telling us.
I'm just relieved to hear we aren't a million years from home.
Yes, right, so now I have to go back to Victor. So, the elevator is done for a bit because getting to Mark 5 means unlocking Mark 4 and then Mark 5, which means I need a bunch more blue cores. And then I need to figure out what Mark 5 uses. 4 Thresher Mark 2s, 20 steel frames, and an excavator bit Mark 4. And the excavator bit Mark 4 requires 2 accumulators, 12 Atlantum ingots, and an excavator bit Mark 3. Okay. That is not happening for a few hours.
Local signal deciphered. Ingress PRXXXX. Report to production terminal Victor for triangulation.
A facility door with no serial number?
This may be related to the Phoenix Protocol that I initiated earlier. An entrance accessible to us now that the expedition is in a formal state of emergency.
Understood. We're on it.
Signal triangulated. New location added to HUD. Undertow.
Ooh, escape pods. Let's go look at the escape pods. Come here, escape pod.
Welcome, Groundbreaker, to the Excalibur. Proceed to your designated safety area and prepare for descent. We are bound for our final destination, Sector Victor. Upon arrival, preparations for our Scheduled re-ascension will begin immediately. Do not delay in exiting the vessel. Does my voice really sound like that?
You didn't make them play it back for you?
I did not feel it was necessary.
Well, now you know better.
Escape pod access granted. Do not proceed unless authorized.
This doesn't look like the way to an escape pod.
No, it does not.
Okay, I'm gonna keep going though.
Alright, this is definitely not an escape pod. Where